There are three big caves in South Africa, but people prefer this one because it's a living cave. Formations are still growing, are still forming. We're trying to keep the cave as natural as possible. The cave, it's 125 meters by 54, and it's 60 meters deep. The deepest point we can go is down there at the bottom, and that's the mining site. It's where they destroy the formations. The brown greyish color, that's your dolomite rock, and that's the original rock. And the white color, the formation, that's limestone and calcite. The red orange you see is the iron, and that iron is a rust, and that water seeps through. It picks up all the iron, so that's iron oxide. Okay, now these formations, the ones hanging from the top, we call them stalactites, and the ones from the bottom, they are stalagmites. So these things, they're formed by water. When it rains outside, the water seeps through the soil. It takes about 3 to 4 months before this water drips down. And that picks up calcium carbonate, which is limestone. So when the water drips like this, then the lime deposited there, and that's how these things form. And the same drop of water falls down, it forms these bottom ones until they join together. This is the mushroom formation. The mushroom is between 45 and 55,000 years old. That formation, the bottom part, there was good rains for a couple of thousand years. Mushroom is about 2 meters high, and that formation is still growing. Madonna is amazing. She's approximately 1.5 million years old. She's sitting on top of that rock, which is, we believe that that rock fell down at that time, because there is other formations on top of those rocks which fell down about 1.5 million years ago. See these rocks here? They've got now formations growing on top. If they grow a centimeter in 100 years, then we can know how long ago it was there. This is just because of the wind, puts the drops in different directions as the wind blows into the cave, and she get that shape. Because that drop can move the drop off the center, and that wind can move the drop off the center, and she can get a drop on the head, on the shoulders, on the neck all the time. Then 4 to 5 meters wide, and that formation, it's a free hanging. But there it weighs approximately 40 to 50 tons. But 25 rhinos, so you can actually see how strong they are. The rimstone pool. You see the water there? Like someone has put a mirror glass on top. It's the cleanest water you can get. There. That's how clean that water is. And you see that little dam wall? It looks like man-made. And on top of that water there is calcite. And that water overflows, and the lime deposited to the rim. That's the slowest growing formation. The water there now is full already, and it's busy forming there. Then I've got this one here. This is the new stalagmite. This one comes from that one. That one, actually you see there's water running on the side. And it becomes bigger on the side. The owl is very good. That orange is the iron, this is the rust. So this is where it ends. That's the African continent. Here we've got straws. Okay, so this was a lake with good rains to fill up with water, because the water takes 3-4 months to seep through, and this is, the water table is very low now, and the water seep through. But you can see here it's damp with all the rain we had. We just need good rainy season to bring up the water table. This is the cat. The brownish color is because of they're mixed with the dolomite rock. It's not like pure lime. Also the iron is there. You can see some there like orange. It's the oxide. Okay, so this is the mining site. It's where they destroy the formations. They mainly mined the stalagmites from the bottom, and these tides are growing too high for them to reach. That was 1898 to 1902. Okay, so they were mining using a jumper rod. I've got this metal bar here. But 2 miners used to work there. One miner holding the metal bar, and the other one with the hammer. The one with the hammer was hitting and the other one was turning. So there it was like a draw action. Hit 10, hit 10, hit 10 all the time until they get a hole deep enough to stick a dynamite, and there they blast it. When they blast it, they divided the rock into two. They put that brown one to the other side. They couldn't use that one. You see in front here, that's limestone, and those are the formations they were looking for. We'll put that limestone into the cuckoo pan, and they push that cuckoo pan from there all the way up. You can see the rail. They're pushing all the way up to there where the lift is now. And there they put all the formations into the buckets and they put outside. They use green wood continuously. 2 weeks to 1,300 degrees Celsius. Then those things were turning into powder form. They were taking that powder to Joburg or Pretoria ox wagons, where they sell it at 50 cents a ton. They were using that powder to make things like cement, and they used to make toothpaste, washing powder, and lime. In 1902, the miners left because of that time gold was found. So the miners went to gold, which had better money than lime. But we believe in this cave. They left because it was hard to mine. If they didn't have electricity, which means every work you see down here was done by hand. They used to work like this, about 8 hours a day, with few candles and the daylight which comes through the entrance. We call that one a twilight zone. That far end where we went, that's 125 meters. The whole cave is 46,000 cubic meters. I hope you enjoyed it. We came down 87 steps. We're going up 130.